What's going on, my fellow collectors? I'm back again with another review, guys. This is just a fast review on the iPhone, representing for the 1/6 community, letting you guys know what I think about this magnificent, amazing, I repeat, amazing 1/6 figure, guys. This thing is a beast. So with that being said, as you can see, this is the box, basic box, nothing special. You see the picture of the Iron Monger right there. And I'm not going to turn the box around. Basically the credits. Then we got the thrusters that's right here that are pretty cool, weathered very nicely. I'm sure it would have been really complicated to try to pull these out the suit, but they still added them, which is cool. You know, you just connect them on the back when he's in flight mode. And the weathering is spectacular. Can't stress that enough. Alrighty, then you got this rocket that it shoots out. The rocket launcher, I don't know if it actually shoots out, but there is a rocket launcher that is hidden inside the suit of the Iron Monger. So, and basically these are all the loose accessories. You get the head scope of the character and a chain that goes around the neck of the body that's inside of the suit. Alrighty. With that being said, let's jump into the figure. Bang, baby. This thing is massive. Oh my gosh, guys. Amazing. I repeat, amazing 1/6 figure. Can't stress that enough. See, the thing is, guys, I'm going to go off topic of this figure real quick. The one thing about Hot Toys, guys, is they really do amazing 1/6 craftsmanship, as you can see. Can't stress that enough. But sometimes the price tag is just crazy. And I'm not going to front. One of the main reasons why I was going back and forth with myself was because of price tag. And, you know, I thought the figure was cool and all. I did have my one little few issues, which I'll go into. But, you know, it was that price tag that was killing me. And I did get this figure for the best price I could, which is $432. $20 shipped, so that was pretty fair. And, you know, but again, I didn't want to pay that price tag, so I was going to pass on this figure. But luckily, you collectors out there represent it, and, you know, I guess you kind of convinced me, because I've seen a lot of reviews on this bad boy, and I was like, you know what, I'd rather pay the $4-something right now, $432, than regretting it later on and probably having to pay $600, because there is times when you're a collector, you know, you missed out on the figure and you're pissed off. You're like, you know what, I wish I would have got it back then. And I don't want that to be the situation with this figure. So I jumped up on it, guys, and I gotta admit, when you get this thing at home, you forget all about that price. You really do. You forget all about that price tag, and you just be in awe of an amazing 1/6 figure. So with that being said, I kind of don't like doing reviews like this, because it just lets Hot Toys know, okay, all right, well, our job is done. You like the figure. You know what I mean? Because I still think that there's a lot of unfair pricing going on in this 1/6 game. And again, I always say this, and I know you guys like, you sound like a broken record, but the truth is, I'm winding down on the Hot Toys collection, and I wanted to get them grails, and this is one of the grails. So, you know, you can check this bad boy off. Next is trying to accomplish getting all the Avengers. And once I get all the Avengers, there's a few more heroes out there, and I'm good to go. Not saying I'm not going to buy Hot Toys no more, but because of pricing, I'm getting forced out. So, and I'm still going to collect 1/6 figures, but just figures that are more reasonable in price. But with that being said, I had to get that out, and I got it out. This figure is a beast, guys. At the end of the day, it comes with accessories galore, but they're connected on the figure already. So, you know, it is what it is. I really didn't get into all of the extra details. I just wanted to bring a review and let you guys know what I think about it real quick. More than likely, I will do other parts to talk about this figure. So, let's just jump from the bottom and work our way up to the top how I usually do it. And starting at the bottom, as you can see, the design of the Ironmonger is just superb with the simple but complex design with the articulation with the feet of this figure. I mean, just look at the extra, like, just added details that's going inside with these look like some type of support underneath. Then you have articulation here and the actual claw of the feet. Articulation in the front of the feet. These pistons actually work, move up and down. You know, parts just move all over this piece, as you can see, like right up in there. You know, there's individual pieces basically. See how that slides up? I mean, this figure is very complex in design. I can't stress that enough. You got the flaps in the back that actually articulate and pushes up into the suit, or they extend down and drop down. I mean, again, very, very complex design and unique in its own. Paint applications, as you can see, is superb. Can't stress that enough. Superb paint applications, guys. As you can see, with the different types of metal type looking and weathering and, you know, all that good stuff. The texturing, this thing has galores, I repeat, galores of texturing all around, you know, with nice grid type design. And, you know, just design and, you know, actually lines, beautiful lines all around in the leg area, knee area, as you can see, beautiful design. Magnificent piece all the way, guys. See if I can turn it around so you can see better design of the leg. As you can see, just beautiful, beautifulness all around. I know I'm really hyping this figure up, guys, but that's because it's really an amazing piece in itself. As you can see, check out that design back there of the actual joints of this figure. It's just beautiful paint applications all around. Texture design all up in there in the thigh area of the figure. Real working type pistons up in there that actually works when you're articulating these legs. Just design up in there, as you can see, up into the leg area. Beautiful figure. Then as we go into the crotch area, this is where the very, very complex design really shines as far as in the articulation in the legs, because you get mad range of articulations. As you can see, with working pistons and, you know, it's just extra layers of you know, moving parts. As you can see, when you turn this guy leg in, you know, you get to see more of the design inside this inner part. Spectacular. Moving our way up to the around this area, cool design, and more of that beautiful weathering and paint applications. I mean, this camera does no justice. I mean, I'm looking at browns and dark grays and all types of beautiful coloring that's going into the paint applications. I don't know, maybe you can see it right here, but like I said, camera does no justice. It just shows this. They've got the paint application down where it's you see the imperfections of the metal, you know, different colors and everything, with different browns and stuff like that. Alrighty, and since we're still in the lower part, check out the hands. These hands are very, very complex in design, and you get a mad range of articulation with different joints breaking down from a joint right here, joint to the bending of the knuckle of the hand. You get articulation in the top part of the hand up in here. You know, you can just look at that. Beautiful articulation in hands. I can't stress that enough. All the way. You got this rocket launcher that's just superb. It's just so much oodles and oodles of goodness where I don't even have to say anything and you guys just get the point. Love the design of the arms in itself. Just very strong of a mech suit. You can see that they really accomplished their goal from, if I'm not mistaken, you know, kind of trying to mimic and doing their own thing from the first Mark suit, which was the Mark 1. So I remember the character in the movie, Obadiah Stane, was like, Tony Stark built that thing in a fucking cave. So he was very determined to get his own suit at the end of the day. And he's accomplished that with the Iron Monger. Yes, indeedy. Give to the needy. And Hot Toys has definitely done that. We were the needy of need in this figure for the longest. Superb. Complex design all up in the chest area where you can see, you can actually break it down. I'm not going to be able to do it right now, but like I said, there's tons of other reviews out there if you guys want to check them out. But around the arc reactor, just nice, robust sculpting in your face. Hot Toys has definitely took advantage of size when it comes to this figure and being able to try to pull as much detail as they could as possible. As you can see, beautiful details all around. And very complex design when it comes to this chest armor right here in the chest area. Very complex. Can't stress that enough because everything fits so perfectly where you wouldn't even think this figure actually opens up like it does. Slides in the correct places. They really put that thing down when it comes to this 1/6 figure, guys. Amazing articulation in the arms. As you can see, you got range articulation joint right here. Then you got articulation in the forearm area right there. As you can see, pistons move up and down again. Can't stress that enough. Then you got the pistons that actually move in the back. You have to be careful. You don't want to break anything. You got hidden compartments all in the back. Just like I was saying earlier, everything is hidden so well where, you wouldn't even imagine that this thing got gadgets that comes out of certain areas. But, yeah, then we have this awesome minigun that's connected to the forearm that extends, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's coming down now, so that extends out. Cool, like a cartridge strap. Let me see. I mean, just very complex design all around in the back here, as you can see, guys, with oodles and oodles and oodles of detail. As you can see. Check that out. Beautiful, beautiful figure, guys. I can't stress that enough. I'm sounding like a broken record on this thing. Moving up to the head scope. Head scope is superb. Nice range of articulation in the head. You definitely got tons of articulation with this big beast of a figure. Moving to the side, you can if you chose. Cool design in the neck area. I like that design. Like I said, oodles and oodles of texturing all around. Beautiful paint applications. Definitely a figure for any Iron Man fan. This is my holiest of grails in the figure now. I mean, in my collection now. It beats out everything in the collection, guys. Can't stress that enough to you. I know you're like, what? The Samurai Predator? The DX Batman 12? Yes. The DX Joker? Hell yes. Luke Skywalker? Yes. Like I said, it's an amazing figure in itself, guys, and it's something that you got to get in your hand and in your presence to really see what I'm talking about at the end of the day. But definitely, this is the first part of my review of the Iron Monger. I will try to get on to doing another part soon. Quick shout out to them collectors out there that represented and showed this figure and convinced me. Xenomorph, Mark Arsenal, Shells, Stiff Kittens, Marlowe, P Before You Go, Sideshow Collector. Trying to hurry up for 15 minutes come because the iPhone only allows me to get 15 minutes up. Did I hit everybody? I think I got everybody that I can think of. I seen Mad. Oh, Ansel. Ansel represented and showed a good review of this bad boy as well. So thank you guys for representing and sharing your passion because you definitely convinced me on getting this bad boy. Moogie215 out. Peace.